Hello gang, Ham here, back with another recorded episode of In Between series. Today we're going to be doing some more decorating. You might have seen it in the title. We're going to be working down here in Stroud and we're going to be getting up the canal system with the buildings, so I'm looking forward to getting into that. We will be doing it in another time-lapse format, and I wanted to get this done today before we move on to the next live stream, which is only a few days out. So basically we want to get this up and running, as much of it as I can anyway, so we can crack on with some other things. And we've got more decorative stuff we're going to be doing all throughout this playthrough. So if you haven't yet seen the last stream, I'll take you over shortly and just show you where we've been working, and you can catch up with that last stream as well. One other thing I wanted to bring you, or two other things I wanted to bring to your attention is, don't forget, at the end of each episode we do a track ride along, whether it be live stream or video. We always do a track ride along, so if you want to stick around for that, hang about. And lastly, if you have a look on the Steam Workshop page, you can see right now that I have put the upgraded mods list for the series in there. You can go ahead and grab that now if you want to do a play along. I will periodically update that playlist, that mod list as we go when I start adding, because I've got more and more mods we're going to be adding as well. And you will notice that some of the mods in there aren't actually... you won't see them in your game if you're early on in like 1936 or 1800s like I am, because they unlock as you progress further in the years. Okay, so just be aware of that. There are also about 166 or 167 mods at the moment that we utilize. A lot of them are decorative because I do a lot of decorative stuff. There will be more train mods, truck mods, and all that sort of stuff we'll add later when it comes to vehicles and so forth. All right, but going forward, I hope you enjoy this video today. Sit back, relax, grab yourself your favorite beverage, and we're going to get into some Stroud. I'll take you over now. I'll get rid of my ugly mug, and I'll take you over now so we can check out Stroud for those that haven't seen it, and I'll show you where we're going to be working and how we're going to get this canal system up and running. All right, let's go and head over and check it out. Okay, so as you can see, we've got here the overhead look of Stroud itself, right? So we can see Stroud just here. We were just sitting over here for the intro, but this is the canal system that we put in maybe 2 streams ago now. And last stream, I showed everyone basically what I wanted to do down here. And then today we're going to actually implement that right now. So if we actually zoom in right now, you can see the actual port here for the passengers is now over here. It used to sit out here, but we lowered these bridges to get them a nice flat run through here and get them better looking all the way through, which meant that ships can't pass there anymore, which I don't mind, because having a canal system through the town is going to be, it's going to look a lot better. And I'm hoping that the AI does start to creep around these edges a little bit more. But we're going to utilize the power of mods today. Thank God for mods and modders, and we're going to keep planning on heading some buildings of our own down along these waterways. Very Venice style is what we're going for. I'll take you down right now. We can get in and have a look down here. And upon that, I also want to put some decorative stuff in and around here. I want to fix up all the port, shoring up the keyway walls and stuff down here. I've started putting in some rock work down here with some mangroves, just to sort of showcase what we can actually put in down here. And we've got our little fisherman down here doing a spot of fishing, right? So you can just see kind of the look we're going for down here. Then we move into our old rustic brick that we've utilized elsewhere, and then we've got our lovely sort of keyway buildings, the old sort of Victorian stylish, very European style of buildings that we're going to be utilizing down along this keyway, and we're hopefully going to implement the same down this side, right? So what I've got to do is I've got to keep implementing the stone wall along here, and we're probably going to come, I'll probably even bring it down a little bit further, and then this one's going to come all the way down around here also. So we've got a lot, and when you think about it, it is a lot to go in. So I don't know how much of this decorative stuff I will get in today. I've started putting in some little boats and so forth down here. I've got a couple of little tourist boats moored there as well. But there's a lot of little fishing huts and so forth that we can get into this building. I don't want to go ahead and probably do too much. I probably will, I mean, in terms of overcrowding it with decorative stuff, but I probably want to get a similar look here over on this corner as well with the rock work. Just it sort of caps off this stone wall area, and then we can continue our decking area here. But if you want to have a little think about how people would access this, you could almost think about that people could walk down this way, enter a lift, down into the building, and come along the walkway front, and we'll do the same along there. But we're going to run this sort of tiered system anyway to get the buildings in and get some garden work in down around here with some trees and bushes and get our deck all the way around the front as well. I'll probably put this in last. All right, so that's enough explanation about what we're going to be putting in today. I think it's time that we go ahead and start implementing it. So crank up the music, sit back and relax with one of your favorite beverages, I guess, and we'll see what we're left with at the end. And hopefully it's something that represents something that looks kind of like this. But I think getting it on both sides is going to look quite good. All right, so without further ado, buckle up and let's go. Gang, so I think that's going to be enough for today. You get the idea. What we've still got to do is obviously finish up all the way down to here. I'm probably going to keyway down to about here with the wall, and then probably do a lot more mangrove stuff like we did up in here. But I'll do mangroves to fill out these corners here, and then I'll key off down into here as well, about there and about there. So about the same for each side. And I've extended the road down here. Now, I am missing something that I wanted, and it's my collision tile. I need to add the mod, the collision tile, so I can go ahead and I can stop houses building right underneath these buildings. Not that these matter too much, because there's some buildings along here where they're kind of implemented. I really don't care about this. This here doesn't bother me, purely because I'm going for an aesthetic look through here. Go away, please. I'm going for an aesthetic look through here, and I think you'll find it looks brilliant. I don't know about you, and you might think differently, but I really am happy with how it's coming up. Now, a lot more detailing has to go in. So, like I said, the boardwalk has to go in. I want to fit things like, I want a mangrove underneath. I'll just show you something here quickly. So if we get our mangroves, just dull them down a little bit too, please. We can go ahead and we can add some like just mangrovey stuff on. Oh, that doesn't really work, but we can go ahead and add some mangrovey stuff or some plant stuff underneath the water here, just to sort of give that greenery and that sort of murky old water look. Maybe we don't as well. Maybe I don't have to do that, and instead I could go ahead and just get my brickwork that we've got here that we have been using. And I could go ahead literally and just fluff out more of that area and just clean up the brickwork down underneath here, right? So much like this, I could just go ahead and wallop that in, and I can keep sort of retaining that out just to clean up the actual mess of that stuff, right? So I can keep going ahead doing that, something like that. I'd probably, maybe not, I could probably put in a jetty, put in some boats, that sort of stuff, but you get what I mean. And the other thing is, I've still got the stuff to do down in here. Oh man, I can smell a fire. There's something on fire outside my place. So I've still got to do all the mangrove stuff in here, and like I said, all of this stuff here. We will do a little boat ride here. Look at that truck. Look at the tram. Oh, stop it. I think that's my screenshot. Nope, can't get it, doesn't matter. I'll figure something out later for a screenshot. But I happen to really like these buildings. I've always wanted to put something in. I've missed a building here, by the way, Ham. You've missed a building there, Ham. Damn it. You know what? Just live we'll do this. We are superiorly out of time. We are mega out of time for doing this, but whatever. Give me the size 3. And then, yes, so one last thing I do have to state, they didn't get the size 3, is I actually have to go ahead now and put in the, I have to go ahead and put in all the bushwork in between the buildings, right? So all this retaining wall back here, some trees and stuff all up through there, and in and around everywhere. Man, that smoke, wherever that's coming from around my house area, it's a lot of smoke and it's really smelly. But I hope you like what you see here. What we're going to do is we're actually going to get this boat here, and we're just going to do a quick little ride on through to finish out. This is our track ride for today, but I kind of want to do this just to get the sort of, oops, that's underneath the water, just to sort of get this grand scale of what it looks like down from the boat itself. Let's get it's a pretty dingy looking boat, this one actually. So enjoy this little ride along today, gang. I hope you really do. That's it from me. Let me know. Oh wait, pause. No, I was about to say that's it from me. I started doing the church area up here as well. So in case you would have seen it, obviously it was in the time lapse. But I've got a lot more landscaping I want to do in and around this church and this sort of castle-y area. I've got to retain that corner there. I've got to do a lot more path and garden work I want to do in and around the grounds as well. But just so you can see, and I want to fix up this brick and fence work. I'm not happy with that. It's really just to denote where my perimeter is that I'm working with around here. But I probably will go ahead and put some kind of sort of ironclad gate, not clad, but iron gate fence system around here. I want to go for that kind of a look with our big sort of church that's up on the hill. And the point is, you get this wonderful landscape shot of the big church up there, and we've got our buildings in here, and we've got our old, we've got our wharf in here, and it just starts to add to the dynamic of this town itself. And hopefully we can get Stroud to grow out and around down here as well and fill out a lot of this stuff going forward. And I think we can really get something special going on down here. But anyway, yes, that's it. So we'll get back to that church a little bit later as we go. For now, we'll ride from about here just to give us the grand scale of what's going on. Gang, please leave your thoughts and comments in the section down below. I'd love to hear what you think. I'd love to hear if you have any suggestions, ideas. Maybe you've got some great mods you think will work through this canal system. What we'll do from here is we'll ride it down into the port, and then we'll ride it back out. All right, stay safe wherever you are. Stay glued to your screen. Please consider leaving a like. It does help the channel grow, and we're all about growth here, so I need those likes. And please, I would really love to hear what you have to say about this series and about the decoration sort of stuff going forward. All right, stay safe, stay glued to your screen. See you for the live stream, and if I don't, enjoy it when you get to replay it back in your own time. Get out of here.